Lamar Davis had always been a troublemaker in Los Santos, constantly getting into mischief with his friend Franklin. One day, while cruising the streets in a stolen car, Lamar spotted a strange portal that seemed to be calling out to him. Curious, he drove the car through the portal and found himself in a world he didn't recognize. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. As he stepped out of the car, Lamar saw a young girl standing in front of him. It was Clementine, but she was no longer the innocent child he remembered from the video game. She had grown up, and she was now a fierce survivor in a zombie-infested world. Before Lamar could even react, Clementine attacked him, trying to defend herself from this unfamiliar intruder. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. But Lamar was not one to back down easily. He quickly overpowered Clementine, knocking her out cold. Without a second thought, he dragged her limp body into his car and drove off into the unknown. As he sped through the strange world, Lamar felt a sense of power rush through him. He had never felt so alive, so in control. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. Suddenly, Lamar found himself surrounded by darkness. He looked out the windshield and realized they were no longer on the ground. They were flying through outer space, surrounded by nothing but stars and infinite emptiness. It was exhilarating, and Lamar couldn't help but laugh maniacally as he pushed the car to its limits. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. And then, without warning, Lamar unleashed a massive explosion that completely obliterated the world they had left behind. The once vibrant world of Telltale's Walking Dead was no more, reduced to nothing but ashes and debris floating in space. Lamar watched the destruction with a sense of satisfaction, reveling in his newfound power. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. As he continued to fly the car endlessly through the void, Lamar felt a sense of freedom he had never experienced before. He was no longer bound by the laws of his own world, no longer limited by the constraints of reality. He was a god in this new realm, and he intended to make the most of it. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. And so, Lamar Davis soared through the endless expanse of outer space, leaving destruction in his wake. He was a force to be reckoned with, a wild card in a world of chaos. And as he gazed out at the vast unknown before him, Lamar knew that there was no turning back. The adventure had only just begun.